keep this relatively short. I don't want to keep you from what you're doing. But I essentially just have a closing out, call. Go over progress, go over different things, feedback on the program as well. Anything that you might want to add. Go over your goals. Any questions you might have. So first question: how was your experience just in doing this program so far?
It's very good. They're very good. I feel like I got a firmer handle on just like working out, like my goals are working out. Definitely have pushed, have been able to get to pushing heavy weight that I didn't, not that I didn't know I was going to be able to, it's amazing to see that I'm pushing weight as heavy as I am.
Right.
And the fact that it was like a 16-week program and like that type of progression happened just speaks to, I guess for me, it kind of stamps the, what is it? Understanding or the realization of like when I see other people like online or whatever, like that are training and how they're able to make those types of progressions. It seems like I guess it makes it even more believable.
Right. Yeah.
Now that I've gotten a taste of it.
Okay. How have your goals changed since then? Or do you still have the similar goals? Or have you kind of shifted focus?
I don't think they're similar. It's just now, um, let me see, like they're similar. It's just now how to, not so much how to, but it's just the idea of keeping it consistent and then keep pushing it. So even though, like for example, I got to 315 on squat, I forgot to ask you if I was supposed to squat on Monday, but I just did it anyway, and I was able to squat like one additional set at 315 this time. And I think, well, from my calculations, the deload period ended last week, so I deadlift last night.
Yep.
And got up to not got up to, I just went up to, what is it, 355. So it's just that it's just like when people see 3 plates or whatever on any one of those 3, or even with bench press is a little bit different. When they see 3 plates on like the deadlift or the squat bar, they see 2 plates on the bench press. It looks like you're doing more than most. You're able to push more than maybe more than 50% of the people that come to the gym.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that it's a plateau, or
right.
That's what it doesn't mean like you can relax and just stay comfortable there.
Exactly.
It's just being consistent and keep pushing.
Still more to achieve and more to get. And that's actually
Right.
that's something I want to talk to you about. In terms of moving on and still getting stronger, my best advice right now would be don't even push your max for the next 6 weeks. Don't even worry about touching the max in any of those movements. I'd say using the number you have right now, that's a pretty solid number to work at. Work in the 80 to 90 rep range and just work 5x5 for both squat, bench, and deadlifts. Work in that rep range, and then just increase, especially for squat, just increase your flexibility. Go lower, even get comfortable getting lower at
right. Exactly.
Yeah, and then slowly build up, and you'll see that even just doing that, because there's different ways of getting stronger and getting even if you're not progressing weekly and periodizing it, you'll still increase your strength just by doing that.
Definitely. Yeah, because when I did it this week, I was focusing on like, can I go as low as possible on all 3 reps in the set?
Right.
And just getting even more used to like that depth and at that weight until it feels like one plate does on each side.
Exactly. Let's see. What are the questions I had? Weight gain. Do you feel like that's easier for you to just increase your weight now? Like,
well, yeah, like so I feel like I'm in a new weight range for me. Like the fact that I am consistently staying above 165. I like last year during this time. Last year during this time, I think stuff was about to close, but I was still, going to the gym, and I was like 150. I was like above 150, like in the 150. I don't even think I was like making it to 155 consistently this time last year. So I think weight gain I understand it more, and I think what has helped is that like I feel like my appetite has increased. So like I feel like I'm I'm consuming more than I was a year ago because I've gained and because I've gotten in that rank in that area. So, and I'm sure also it's been, combined with like the heavy weight too that has helped that. So I
Mhm.
don't know if
Right.
it's pushed me into just like a new level, not a new level, but like a new area of weight.
Right. But yeah, I think that
Those
was
are my questions.
yeah, that was it for me too. I think if you have any other questions in the meantime, you have my number, so always feel free to just reach out. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I've enjoyed working with you since the old days, so I'm glad you've gotten value from this.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely, absolutely. And then whenever you uh, figure out the app program approach, let me know.
okay,
'Cause
no,
that's definitely something I want to like, you know, do some things with next.
right. No, I definitely will. I'm. I feel like nowadays I'm just I wake up, work, work, work all day, and then so I'll get it done at some point this week.
Cool, cool. Appreciate it.